Hello again, my friends. My name is Bradford Ben. I'm here at InfoComm 2021 in Orlando, Florida, hosting the AVNation coverage. I'm here currently with Chris Danley from Unilumin Displays. Did I get that right?
Unilumin LED direct view LED displays.
Unilumin LED. I'm going to let you introduce your company because, as you can tell, my mouth has already decided to stop working.
That's okay. So I work for Unilumin. I'm president of Unilumin US subsidiary. We build direct view LED display products manufactured overseas. We built a subsidiary consisting of all-American team. In fact, we have a 38,000 square foot facility tech center here in Orlando, which is convenient when InfoComm is in Orlando. We bring in a wide breadth of products from narrow pixel pitch from 0.7, you can see on the show floor now, all the way up to 10, 12 millimeter. So we've got quite a lot of products that we brought here, and we'd love to see you out there on the show floor if you get a chance.
So you have all the stuff. Can you tell us a little bit about what you're showing in the booth?
Sure. So we're showing micro and mini LED, which is a newer way to manufacture direct view LED. It's effectively, rather than having separate components like diodes and driver ICs and a circuit board, they're all made into the board. Think silk screen. It's not silk screen, but it's combining all those components in one manufacturing process. It allows us to make a smaller pitch for higher resolutions. It allows us to get better color fidelity and more durability. Probably the thing that we're most proud of on the show floor today is the virtual set we have. So a lot of news studios and film studios, rather than using green screens, they're starting to use LED, direct view LED as the backdrop. So we've got a complete setup with cameras and tracking and a functioning virtual set on the show floor.
That sounds like a good thing, because I know green screen changes what you can wear.
Right. Yep.
And it's always the fun of getting the light right.
The goal of a lot of the filmmakers now that are using LED is to reduce the amount of post-production time. That's one of the highest costs on some of these films, and it's becoming very common now, rather than use green screens, to use LED. The other advantage to that is the actors that are on set are actually looking at what's happening because there's video playing, rather than a piece of tape on a green screen, which there's quite a few actors that are not fond of shooting in front of green screens.
It's, as I say, it's kind of like sitting in your office having a Zoom call and no one else is on the other end of the line, which happens to me quite often.
Sorry to hear that.
It's having a face for radio. It's
Right.
what happens.
Yeah.
So you have the studio now. Beyond that, indoor and outdoor displays.
Yeah. So we've got outdoor displays. We've actually got a narrow pixel pitch outdoor display on the show floor. We can only run it about 5 or 10% because it's so bright because it's designed for outdoor. But it's designed for outdoor. So narrow pixel pitch, anything below, say, 3 millimeters is pretty uncommon for outdoor.
Yes.
Because typically people are further away and they don't need that resolution. So we're showing a brand new product that's 2.5 millimeter. Looks great. We're super happy with it. It's the first time I've seen it. Certified UL in FCC, so we're putting that into the market this month.
That sounds good. It's been a long time since I've seen a lot of new components, just because we all know there are problems with getting stuff and components. So when we were talking off camera, if I understand, your company is one of the largest, if not the largest manufacturer.
Yeah, I mean, we're always in the top 3. We've got almost 3.5 million square feet of manufacturing space, highly automated in Daya Bay, which is just north of Hong Kong. We do quite a big range of products. Some of the products that are made we don't even carry here in the U.S. because they're not appropriate for our market, but we've probably got the widest breadth of products in the market right now here in the U.S. Different types of products.
Right. So one of the things I want to kind of stress to our viewers is when you're talking about the virtual set, it's not just for television or for performance. You can use it in a corporate environment we were talking about.
Yeah, higher education, anywhere that people use green screens or for other applications, but in that case, it's an appropriate solution. Higher education, news studios, small indie film, they're obviously privately owned and not highly funded. It's a way some of these shoots can go down without having high post-production costs. So there's an advantage there cost-wise in the long run. So you're seeing it adopted. It's fairly new in the industry, but it's getting more widely adopted as some of the bigger, the Netflixes and the Amazons, they make a lot of movies now, a lot of smaller budget movies. And we're seeing them adopt this type of technology more and more often.
And for those who aren't familiar, there are many shows you can see that have been using it. One of the most notable is The Mandalorian, using the same approach. Obviously, it works very well. I've used it on a couple of theme park attractions to do scenery that changes as you move. So it does give you a lot of flexibility.
Yeah.
So want to thank you for your time. Obviously, hopefully everyone at home and here, where can people see you on the show floor as well as find you if they didn't make it all the way to Orlando?
So I'm remiss, I do not have my booth number, but we're not hard to find. We've got a big banner above our booth. Obviously, it isn't the busiest InfoComm there's been, but it's certainly good to see a lot of people out here. You can find us on Unilumin-USA.com is our website. Anybody that wants to find out information, there's forms in there. You can just type in your name and we'll contact you.
Okay, great. Appreciate it. So thanks everyone for watching. We definitely appreciate it. My name is Bradford Ben for AVNation here at InfoComm 2021. We look forward to seeing you again next time.